Hi guys, Andy here again from Mad Lad Designs with another Kickstarter unboxing, and here it is. Just put that over there. I've been waiting for this one. I usually say that about most of my games, but I have been waiting for this one. I've heard good things about it. I've seen playthroughs of it. It's quite a large box, and we'll get this open and see what it is. I've had this since yesterday. I've been trying to get this open. Today is the day. I've got a bit of time. So let's move these straps out of the way. Over there. Let's open this, see what we have. Open it quite carefully. I don't want to be cutting into anything I shouldn't be. Let's have a look, see if I can get into this. Yay! This is what I've been waiting for. Crumpled paper. No. And there's a lot of it. Wow, here's a lot of it. But of course, there we are. Folklore The Affliction. Let's see. First of all, what's this? Board game crowdfunding. Discover exciting new game ideas, support innovative game designers, get access to exclusive rewards. Become a member now. Oh, okay. That to one side. Then we have, let's have a look. I've only purchased the base game, so there's no miniatures, there's no expansion, there's nothing. It's just the base game and another set of these trackers. So I'm not sure if a set of trackers already come in here, but I did buy another set because these, in fact I'll open these can be used, there we go, these can be used in other games that have health or vita or armour, as you can see. So anywhere else that you need to keep track of something, I could use these. Hopefully there's enough in here for the game, and these were just extras. So we've got a whole pack of them. There's five extras in there, and then we have our pouch, which is a purpley colour. Folklore Talisman of Cremel. Metal, coin and dice bag. Okay. Yes, it's a weighty coin in there. Let's move forward a bit. And a nice little dice bag. There we go. I like this dice bag. Let's open this up and we should find, if we can get this open. There we go. Wow. A nice coin. This, I think, is to do with day and night. So this is the day side. As you're playing the game, you flip it between day and night and different things happen depending on if it is day or night. And then you get the night side, which is a nice purpley colour. So that is the coin of Cremel. Goes in the dice bag of Cremel. Right, so let's get Folklore The Affliction out and then move this out the way. There we go. I'll zoom in a bit more. There we are. So let's have a look. I'm going to, well, it's quite a weight. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shrink wrap off very carefully. $72 standees included. Over there. Oh, so let's have a look. You move carefully through the stone hallway, lit only by a patch of moonlight and the smouldering stump of a torch in your hand. Sweat drips from your forehead. If you make a sound, it could be your last. Somewhere in this estate hides a creature who is neither living nor dead, who drinks the cherry blood of his guests and whose gaze warps the mind of all those who meet it. You clutch your wooden spike tightly to your chest, your pounding heart daring you to drop it. Finally, you find the door that leads to the master bedroom. You hold your breath, savouring it as you reach for the cold iron knob. Yeah, so let's zoom in a bit. I'll bring this up for you. That's what I've been reading, just there. So, get all sorts of stuff. 2 books, 6 booklets, 352 cards, 12 dice, 10 double-sided maps, 72 standees, 1 world map, and much more. Like I said, I didn't get the miniatures, so I'll be using these standees. I didn't get many extras apart from the trackers, the extra trackers. So this is just the base game. Let's turn it over. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the sides. Is there anything on the sides? No, it just says Folklore The Affliction. So let's. There we go. Right. So we have the rule book. That's something I'll be sitting down to read, and yes, when it says much more, this is what you're going to get. Right. Yeah, I like the rule book. It does explain things, it looks like. I have seen that the game requires you to keep track of a lot of different things. So I'm almost 80% certain that I'll make a lot of errors trying to keep track of everything. But I'm going to try my best. I'll be playing this maybe a few times before I do a playthrough, so it might be a while before this appears on the channel, because I've got other things as well to do playthroughs of. And just a quick sneak peek of what might be coming up next as a playthrough. Oh, there's my phone, just give me a second. Yeah, sorry about that, I just was on a phone call there. There we go, sneak peek of what could possibly become next. See if you know what that is. But, moving on, yeah, we have the rule book. Something I'm going to be sitting and reading quite a bit. All the way through. Then we have the story journal, which I'm not really going to go through because this is the game. Okay, this is what you follow through for the story of the game. So that is the story journal. Then we have the punch out tokens. So there's the coin if you didn't have the metal coin, which I do. So, oh, fairly thick. These take place of the miniatures. Like I said, I didn't get the miniatures. All sorts of, I imagine, status tokens. And it actually tells you on the back, which is good, what they are. Just move those there. More tokens. And then we have the actual standees for the monsters, and I think these, I was going to say these are just the heroes, but they're not. I do like the artwork. So there we are for some of the standees. Then we have the maps, where you have your encounters. I think these are double-sided. Yes, they're double-sided. So some nice terrain and interiors to be fighting on. Some nice detail on them as well. Reminds me of the ones I used to print out and then stick on cardboard and cut them out. I've done a lot of that. What do we have next? We have, I think these, so I think these are the trackers that come with the base game. I think you put them by the side of, I don't know where they are, but I think they go by the side of something like this, and you sort of, there'll be a little arrow pointing, and you'll move these down till you get so far, and then you'll spin it round. So, I thought it would have been these type of trackers inside, but it's not, it's these. Okay, so let me I think those are your trackers. Then we have the map. That's the world map, which you move about on. Then we have the characters. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can open these. He says, come on, there we go. I do like the way the characters are in little booklets. We have the Witch Hunter with his skill table. I think all the skill tables are the same, possibly. No, slight difference. We have the Witch Hunter. I'll go this way. The Arcanist, or Arcanist. The Archaeologist. The Telepath. I think these are the starting items of the person. The Exorcist, and then you can choose which path you want to go down. Do I want the Exorcist to be a sanctifier or a banisher? And I can choose. Again, the starting items and extra things you can do, I think, in certain places. And then Avenging Madman. So that's our characters. Put them over there. Then we have an extra baggie, always useful. Let's have a look what we have. That's the bases. I've got a lot of bases. Not here, these are just bases off this game, but I've got a lot of other bases I've bought, which I might be able to use. I have some cubes for different things, and then a whole range of dice. 8-sided, 4-sided, 6-sided, 10-sided and percentile dice. Then we have, okay, I think this is the group icon represented on the world map. So this is what you're going to be moving around on the world map. have ability cards. Once I take these out, would I be able to get them back in again? So I'm going to put some down there, and we're just going to look at a few of these abilities. Hang on, that's an item card. Item. So some items. Abilities. What are these? Oh, they're all indifferent. So these are ritual cards. And then I think, which ones are these? Prayer cards. And then are these companion cards. Yeah, different companion cards you can have. So let's have a look. A farmer, minstrel, mystic. Drop the priest. Yeah, so there's different ones. Vagabond, stickman. Okay. And then animals, cobra, dove. Anyone who watches Acquisitions Incorporated, Jim Dark Magic. that's him. Golden canary. The canary sings a peaceful melody and you cannot be spooked. Okey-doke. Interesting. And then abilities. So all these here I'm going to put in a stack over there. Then we have, and then carrying on from that first set of cards, we have this set of cards. So what do we have? Items. A lot of items. Items. Artifacts. Tarot. So let's have a look. You may not have a companion. +1 stride, 10 defense. I don't know what these tarot cards are. I don't know how they are used. I don't think I've seen them in a playthrough yet. Artifacts. Burial cloak. Summon the stickman companion once per story. Interesting. Discard to summon a djinn. To revive a ghost character to life with full vita. Or bring a character in limbo back to its ghost form with 10 ghost points. Huh. And I think then we have, yeah, we're into the items. All the things you can purchase. Compass. So a lot of those mini cards. Put those to one side. And that back. Road events. These are as you're walking along the world map. These are the things that will happen. Okay. Oh, off-road events. So we have road events and off-road events. Let's separate these. Here we go. So let's go with these off-road events. When you're not going by the road, you're going to be drawing one of these. You shuffle them, and then I think you decide, well, you don't decide, you randomly pick one side or the other on some of them. Yeah, you shuffle them, and then you place this on top so you can't see what's coming. and then when you have to pick a road event, you just pick one from underneath and it will tell you either choose that one or choose that one. I'm not going to show you them. Well, I might just show you one like that. So that's your choice. So that's when you're off the road and going by, you know, the valleys and the hills and the mountains. But when you're on the road, you will shuffle these, and then you will pick one, and then depending on whether it's day or night, that's the thing you will choose. So let's have a look at a road event. So that's when you are moving by road. And then finally we have, it should be our heroes and monsters. Let's have a look. So let's put them there. Let's then put them there. I think these, put them there. I think these are the monsters. Here we go. And they have two sides to them. You have the encounter. That's when you are playing on those maps. Or you have skirmish, just a quick battle on the world map. So each monster is an encounter and a quick skirmish. Decaying Dead, Flesh Eating Ghoul, Angry Mob. So like I said, each side has a skirmish. Throwing them about. I can't remember where I started. And it shows you what the standee or the miniature is going to be. I think, are we round back to, are we going round again? That's one, I think we are. Yeah. Yeah, so them are the monsters. Put them there. These, let them go there. I think this is what you can do when you visit the town. Depending on what town you visit is how many things you can do. So this is what you can do when you visit certain places. Of course it's going to cost money. And then each character, let's grab a character, each character can do something a bit extra. Let's try and open this. Okay, so as well as doing these, the character can also do these. And each character can do different things when they visit the towns. So there we go. So that's that. Then we have any status effects that our character has. We can check them out here. So if a character's spooked, this is what's going to happen to them. So negative effects, positive effects. I think this is like a a quick reference, as well as when you're skirmishing and adventuring. Just reference cards. Let's see, that can go there, that can go there. Okay, so I recorded the entire video, and then it was only during editing that I discovered I did not show the characters themselves. So I'm going to do that here. So I'm sort of slipping this little video inside the other video. So these are the characters. We have a normal side and we have a ghost side. I've not seen how the ghost side is played out. I've not seen a playthrough where a character becomes a ghost yet. But this is the characters we have. The Witch Hunter. All the attributes are down here. And you add these various things to your die rolls. That's the health. That's the number the monsters have to roll over. Then you have various skills. So when you do a skill check, if it's a faith skill check, the Witch Hunter can add 1 to their faith, and so on. And then we have what the model looks like, what the miniature looks like, if you had the miniatures. And then starting equipment down the side. Mystical knowledge, I think that means you can draw a card, a prayer card, special ability, and you can only use things with specific keywords. So I can only use things, well, the Witch Hunter can only use things that have these keywords on them. So we have the Witch Hunter, and I'll go one by one. Then we have the Arcanist. If you want to take a closer look, you can just pause the video. The ghost side of the Arcanist. Archaeologist. And of course the ghost side of the Archaeologist. Different abilities when you become a ghost. The Avenging Madman. And the Ghost of the Avenging Madman. The Exorcist. And the Telepath. Hopefully that's just the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that come in the base game. I'm sure there's more in various expansions, but there you go guys, that is the characters you can play. I forgot to do that in the main video, so I just thought I'd throw that in there. These, I think these might be, because they don't have a skirmish side, I think these might be bosses perhaps, I've no idea. Book of Dark Dimensions, Colossal Dark Oak. Far East Alchemist. So like I said, I'm guessing these are special ones that you come up against in the story. You won't be skirmishing with these. Back to the Book of Dimensions, and there we are. There we are. That's everything in the base game of Folklore The Affliction. I don't know if I can put everything back, but I'll put them all back in the bags later. Yes, I thought I would have got these in the base game instead of these. Oh well. That's how it goes, I think. And then of course we have the map, then the encounter tiles, then the punch out boards, the story journal, the rule book. So there you go guys, that is everything in Folklore The Affliction. Something I've been looking forward to, and hopefully someday I will do a playthrough of. But until then, I will catch you guys later.